Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this episode is about cycling again. Actually it's a very short-term review of my Factor Ostro VAM. It's a bit windy today. It's in the morning, it's about what, 8 o'clock now. I'll just show you this. So we're in the new territories in Hong Kong. It's about 8 in the morning. Lots of people around. Hi doggy. Yeah. Throw out sunlight. If you haven't seen my build, home build, check out the video below. It would help my channel a lot. If you can, give me a like and subscribe. Thank you. I'll cut the video into portions, so if you want to skip some of the video, I'll leave it in the timeline below. So I'll just do a little intro and then what I built the bike with and basically what I think of the bike so far in terms of comfort, ride, geometry. I bought this bike using my own money on all the components as well. Didn't get any sponsors or anything like that. I purchased this from a official Hong Kong retailer. I didn't buy it through Factor directly. If you buy it from Factor website, you can actually customize everything that you want. I had to wait for the bars and also some of my components and wheels, etc. This is a size 52 racing green. The stem is 90mm and the handlebar is 42 centimeters. Okay. The group set is new 12-speed Shimano Ultegra, not Dura Ace. It has, let's see, what should I talk about? The crank is 170 millimeters, 50-34, and the back is the new 1134 12-speed. Wheels are the Zipp 303 Firecrest with the new Victoria Corsa, what's it? NEXT 28mm. These tires are really good, but they were a massive pain to put on. Yeah, I had to use tire levers and my fingers nearly bled. They were pretty hard to put on because these are tubeless. Okay, but once on, they were very easy. I just used the normal pump and they seated very quickly. What else did I do to the bike? Look, Lupina padded saddle. This is 152 millimeters. This saddle I've had for years. Most comfortable thing ever. Yes, it is expensive, but I went through about 4 different saddles before I found this one. Just a old Wahoo Element, I think it is, and that's on this mount, which is the black incoming mount. This comes with the integrated handlebar. If you buy a stem and bar separate, you have to buy the mount yourself. Other components I'm using, I have power meters, pedal power meters. These are the Fabio Asioma power meters, dual-sided. The bottom bracket, if you can see, is BBInfinite. This Ostro is a T47A. I believe the A is asymmetric. Threaded bottom bracket, so very easy to install. BBInfinite, I got this from the US. They have, I believe, 3 different versions. So they have the stainless steel ball bearing, which is the one I've got, which is the cheapest one. Then they have a ceramic one, a mixed ceramic one, I think. I can't remember. Ride quality, amazing actually. I am actually very surprised at the ride quality of this bike. Yes, I did pay for it myself, so I guess I'm a bit biased on that. But yeah, still getting used to this disc brakes. I did actually replace one thing. I replaced the brake pads, if you can see, with Swiss stock. I think they're called RS32s. I just thought that they're a little bit lighter, only by a few grams. But they seem to work pretty good so far. Haven't tested them in the wet yet. Spacers, I've used the maximum amount of spacers, 37 millimeters of spacers. And if you're wondering why there's a spacer on top here, I actually cut the fork a little too long. So I'm short by about 1 millimeter. I've basically got to take this apart again and just cut 1 mil off the fork, but I'll do that later. The fork, as you can see, is pretty thick. It's pretty wide fork. When I'm off the saddle, when I'm on the saddle, there's no rotor rub actually. Zero, pretty much zero. Took me a while to dial it in, but now when I'm riding on the saddle, there's no rub. This is just me pulling to here. When I'm off the saddle, depends how much power I'm putting down. I'm only a small guy, 5'7", about 68 kg, so I don't really put that much power in. Probably 500 watts most. There is a little bit of rub when I'm swinging the bike left and right, but otherwise, yeah, there's no rub because the fork is pretty wide and pretty stiff. There are people who talk about this integrated black Inc handlebar being flexible. I guess it can be. For me, it's not. As I said, I'm only 68 kg, so there's no flex for me. Seat posts, pretty wide as well, not much flex, no creaking from that. Ride quality is very good, as I said. Combination of factors. At 70 psi in the tires, whereas before I was on 25 millimeter tires running about 90 psi, which was a clincher. So this is a tubeless. So the ride comfort comes from that as well. New tires, more comfortable. 28 millimeters, which is more comfortable. The reach and stack is very close to my other bike, my Canago C60, but yeah, I found that my reach is pretty comfortable. There's no strain or anything like that, no pressure on my wrists. Yeah, and this the seat stays, they're pretty thin, so they offer a little bit of comfort. The rest of the stuff out here is all aero related. As you can see from the fork, it's a bit like a airplane wing, the aerofoil, and there is a little, I believe, a little indent here. If you can see it, it won't focus. I believe that helps with airflow. Straight line speed, very good. Power delivery is very good. The bottom bracket area is quite big. It's not big, not as big as my F12 that I used to have, I think. It is still stiff, so it transfers all your power down into the crank. But yeah, overall, very impressed with this bike. Weight wise, for this setup, it's 7.4, I believe. The last time I weighed it, 7.4, 7.5. That includes everything. Includes the sealant in the tires, includes the pedals. It doesn't, of course, include the bottle with the water, and it doesn't include this light. But everything else is inclusive, and of course, no computer. So yeah, ready to ride weight is about 7.4, 7.5. But the saddle is one of the lightest things I have. It's 95 grams. The Zipp 303 Firecrest is pretty light as well. I think they quote 1,352 grams. I forgot to weigh the tires. I think it might be on my. I made 2 videos, so like I said before, if you have time, please go and visit them and give me a like and subscribe. I made one where I was weighing out the components, and then I did a home dream build which took me 2 days to do, and then this video as well. If you want to go lighter, probably switch to Dura Ace. If you don't want to go full Dura Ace, the biggest ones are the brakes and the cassette. The cassette, actually, you can save yourself quite a lot of weight in terms of weight weight. If you can switch to a 1130, or even, I'm not sure whether Dura Ace has a 1134, but the cassette is a big difference. What else is there? You could switch out the seat posts for Darimo seat posts. Saddle wise, not really, because 95 grams is already pretty light. Bar tape, I guess you can go for thinner bar tape. This is a brown leather bar tape, so it weighs a little bit more than usual. Like I said, the shifters with the brake calipers, they'll save you some weight. Disc rotors, maybe. I think there is a Spanish disc rotor which is quite light. Crank, yeah, you can switch out your crank as well for THM. That will probably make it a little bit lighter, but this frame came in about 920 grams, I think, if I remember. I have to check my other video. If you want the lighter version, get the flicker. I think there's 2, because of the gloss and the paint, etc. You can expect to add about 100 grams of weight from the flicker frame. You could probably get this bike under 7 kgs to about 6.9-ish if you try, but then your costs would go up probably exponentially. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And thank you for watching. Take care wherever you are in the world. Safe riding.